This is the setup for the battle.
Yep, terrain is set up.
And this
Awaiting models.
Well, this is this what we went with in the end? For yeah, this was the setup that we used.
Yeah, this is the setup we used. You can tell because the two statues there on either side of that objective marker. We didn't do that until the very end.
Right.
Ah, my back.
Well,
I'm back.
We don't have to put this part in. Although you don't really see anyone's face, so like if you don't care, okay. So we're still setting it up. Okay, and then this is my army that I brought. My Imperial Fists. I had 10 assault intercessors. Looks like
Imperial Fisters.
Yep. I brought an apothecary. I don't even remember what happened to him.
I don't remember you having him on the table.
I don't think I fielded him actually. Come to think of it.
Yeah, I don't think you put him on the table.
Oh, silly me.
I mean, you were pretty dispersed, but man, you could have used that in the center area with the...
Oh, you know what? I think I did have him. No. I remember now. Remember? Okay, we'll get to that later. No, he definitely was there. I think he got killed. Yeah, I think I had him with the assault intercessors.
Oh, okay.
I deployed him with the assault intercessors. That's right. Okay, so
deep striking stuff back there.
That's right. Okay, so 10 assault intercessors, an apothecary. Looks like I brought five-man squads of firstborn, tactical marines, Primaris Tech Marine, Vindicare Assassin, Primaris Captain.
Primaris Tech Marine.
Yep, the Primaris Tech Marine, the aggressors. You can barely see my land speeder in the back there. Redemptor Dreadnought, Invictor Warsuit, Incursors on the left, or aggressors? No, the aggressors are on the far right. Those are my Incursors, I think. I forget what they're called.
Incursors.
And then
You got the librarian there, right?
No, I do not have a librarian.
What's that guy then between the Primaris guys and the second group? Just to the...
That is my Inquisitor. That's right. I had an Inquisitor.
Inquisitor,
yes.
Right.
Inquisitor Cotes.
Inquisitor Bird.
Yes, he had the bird, and the bird. I think I sent the bird for your Harridan. I think this is part of deployment. You've got some of your Tyranids out, right?
Yep, I've got one brood of gargoyles there on the right.
And then Tony has his, was it Stormblade, is it?
Stormlord.
Stormlord.
Yeah. Stormlord, and behind it looks like a Lehman Russ.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. And I think he had more than one of them out there too, in fact. And then we had some of
Actually, I think the second one there, or is that a Chimera? Just past the Lehman Russ there, behind the wall to the left. Okay, that track, yeah, it looks like a Chimera.
I don't even see a Chimera. Oh, you're talking about over here?
No, on the left there. If you look past the
here.
wall,
Yeah, that's a Chimera. No, that's a Chimera, because he had a few Chimeras.
Yeah. Stealth suits.
That is,
-1 to be hurt. Andrew?
That's Andrew's, Tau.
Yep.
What are those units?
Those are stealth suits.
Those are the stealth suits.
Yep.
And so here is the city defense, the Imperium. I think we've got most of our units deployed here at this point. We've got his Sentinels down here.
The Sentinels there. We've got the Sentinels down to the right as well.
Yep, he's got some more Sentinels down
3
there.
Chimera.
My firstborn are spread throughout all the different various levels of these buildings. There's my apothecary.
There's the apothecary. Okay. He's with your blade guard.
Yeah. Well, those are my assault intercessors and my Primaris captain. I don't have blade guard yet, but I do plan on converting my Black Templar army set to the blade guard, like one gentleman suggested. So I will eventually have blade guard, and I plan on using my Black Templars for it. And I look forward to making that Black Templar Redemptor an Imperial Fists Redemptor, because it works perfect for an Imperial Fist. It has all the perfect iconic. So there we are, getting set up. Oh yeah, I have Inquisitor Cotes back here. Oh, but you guys aren't set up yet.
Yep, we are not.
This is still deployment.
Yep, the struggle.
Deployment took like 2 hours, right?
Oh yeah.
Deployment took a long time.
It took a long time. In
quick.
fact, we actually cut deployment early. It was supposed to take longer.
Everyone just said, let's just put everything out, right? I mean, honestly, I think that's how it should be. Like, really, what is this? Why are we slowing it down with deployment? Like, everybody just put your shit out and just play. Like, this shit is long enough as it stands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bleep out the curses, but like, I feel strongly about that, so I'm leaving that part in.
Yeah, and this game actually went pretty darn quick.
What? It took all day. I don't even think we finished really. Okay, this whole setup was looking great though. I love all the Terminators I didn't even have. I had one Terminator and he was proxied for freaking Firstborn. How sad is that? But all of the Sentinels lined up behind these crates in the building. What an awesome scene in the Chimera over there in the distance. And then just up ahead of them, my Incursors and the Invictor and the Redemptor back there. My Aggressors over there. Like this, I love this whole fight. Was just a lot of awesome. The Stormlord again. And we're still not finished with deployment. Looks like now you're getting some stuff out.
Couple of things.
Adams, Iron Warriors.
Hey,
okay.
That's looking better.
Okay, so can you go over some of what we got here?
Well, the large winged creature on the right-hand side of the screen that takes up about 25% of the screen is a Heradian. Immediately to his left and up towards his right, you can see a Harpy, one on each wing. Directly in front of him, you can see the wingspan of a Tyranid Hive Tyrant. Directly to the Hive Tyrant's left, you can see a Venom Fruit, which gave the entire formation -1 to be hit. And there are 3 broods, 3 full broods of gargoyles in that mass in front of them. What's harder to see is that just forward of the mass of gargoyles there, right on that forward rock between the 2 trees, is a Parasite Mortrix. Yep, right there. That little guy right there. And that is the Tyranid force. To the left of the Tyranids, you can see a Tau Bomber. I believe it's called a Sun Shark. Another unit of Tau stealth suits. And directly behind the Heradian, I believe, is a Tau Commander.
Let's see if we got some more shots. Talk about this guy. Talking about this guy?
Yeah. No. Just above him. Just above the red guy.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this guy here.
Yeah.
That's
I believe
the Tau.
that's a Tau commander there. If I remember right, he ends up deep striking into your back field there.
Yes, that's what happened to my apothecary. That guy happened to my apothecary. My apothecary didn't heal anything. He got took out like right away.
To be fair, that's happened to a lot of guys.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess the apothecary's got a target on his back because everybody knows, like, if we don't get rid of him, he's just gonna keep healing the soldiers, and they'll be coming back into play. So
something you couldn't see before because it was covered by a wing is on top of that rock there, in the middle of the Tyranid formation, you've actually got 3 broadsides. Now you can only see one of them here due to the wobbly model syndrome.
oh right.
But you can clearly see it above the nearest harpy.
Here we have the Chaos Forces.
The Chaos Forces of Death.
What do we got here?
Whew. Well, we've got quite a few Chaos Marines. On the left, on the very far left, you'll see one group of that next to the Pink Horrors. And Bloodthirster to their right. You've got some more Iron Hands Chaos Warriors there to the right of the Pink Horrors and in front of them. And then to the right of those, you can see, I believe that's called a Havoc Squad. They're basically a heavy weapons team of Chaos. And it looks like we got at least one more Chaos Marine squad beneath, just beneath them. Let's see, we've got a Soul Grinder at the forefront.
Oh, that's this Doom-looking guy, right?
That Doom-looking guy right there.
That is an awesome miniature, I'll tell you what. I love that guy.
Yeah. And we got, looks like some Bloodthirsters of Khorne on top of some Juggernauts.
Oh, yeah.
They are a Demon Cavalry. You got some more Demon Dogs there to the right of them. And finally, trying to hide behind a tree is a Cannon of Khorne.
Oh, gosh. Hell Cannon?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, and here is the... Okay, no, actually, this is more of a good overview of the entire battle.
Yep. From this angle, you can actually see that forward team of Fire Warriors in the Xenos formation.
Yeah.
All the way up there at the table edge.
All that chaos and Xenos.
Yep.
Coming for an Imperial city. We really didn't stand much of a chance against that. It was 2-on-4, is what it was. Because you guys weren't really focused on each other at the beginning.
Well, we needed to take you out regardless.
Yeah.
So, it's just we were better at Hungry it was.
Oh my gosh. What an insane amount.
Right.
Okay, and so, let's get through what happened. I think, did Imperium go first? Oh yeah, Tony went first with his
yes.
Stormlord, right?
Yes, Imperial... So, the win condition for the Imperium was to have any models alive at the end of the battle,
Right.
and or by mission points. In this case, the mission points were calculating wounds caused. So actual wounds sustained by your enemies. And then our win conditions, the Xenos and the Chaos, we just had to beat out points after annihilating the entire Imperial army.
Yeah. This is turn 2, right? I think this is turn 2. Because your Herodian...
Nope.
Oh, this is turn 1.
This is turn 1.
Your Herodian has swooped in beside this swarm of Imperial tanks.
The Tyranid models have already started breaking the line. Because they have that much movement.
This is where the chaos really begins.
You'll notice one of the Harpies did not go as far as the others due to the damage it had sustained before its first turn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there you are, swooping in on the Imperium.
Yep.
This was just horrific, looking at this swarm coming in, and all our guys, it looked like the end, really. It looked apocalyptic. All of those flying Tyranids, it really did have the aesthetic of the Battle for Macragge. It totally had the aesthetic for the Battle of Macragge.
I was going for an invasion fleet, and boy, they did.
It looked like you were just affecting the whole planet. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome, and the dragon on top of it, just
Yeah.
Oh, look at that monster.
Yeah,
just
that
looming.
is a beautiful, beautiful model.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Now, advantageously, it didn't do much with its first combat turn. It killed, I think it was a 40-point model. Yes, it killed one of your aggressors, and that was it.
Oh, right, yeah, I was down an aggressor.
It killed one aggressor, and that's all it did. And I made the small joke of, what was it? 15 more turns like that, and I'll pay for his points at that time.
Okay, but
after that, I was virtually ignored for any of the...
I was gonna say, like, no, I do remember shooting at you.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like nothing. Like, I did nothing to you.
Yeah, what I was being ignored for was spite from players, for the most part. I had a few weapons shot at me, but the Stormlord didn't shoot at me again.
He didn't bother.
It didn't appear to be a threat. Meanwhile,
well, okay, so let's say your Herodian was focused on the Stormlord. The Stormlord.
the Stormlord.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That probably would have been a little bit different. The thing is, the Stormlord, the bonuses it had the first round, meant that the Herodian's AP-3 biocannons, it had a 2+ save against them.
Invulnerable save?
No. He reduced,
well, but AP-3.
He reduced AP by 3.
Right. And he still had a 2 save?
And he would have had a 2+ armor save. That thing at base has a 2+ armor save.
Yeah.
And then it had Armor of Contempt. And then it counted as being in cover. And he used the psychic power in order to boost its armor by 1. So it ignored AP-3 weapons entirely.
Oh,
my
I
Ed's
see.
cannons, my dire bio cannons, it would have had a 2+ save against it all. Which is why it chose to fire at something else.
So really the Herodian and the Stormlord, that it didn't serve either one of their interests to focus on.
On the other, no. Most of its weapons, aside from the las cannons, were only going to wound him on a 5.
Both of the behemoths were focusing on slaughtering the swarms in front of them.
Well, that's the thing. It made more sense to go after the soft underbelly of both armies.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, what an amazing fight. Oh, look at that monster. This is such a cool shot, too. You've got 3 different levels of guys that you're seeing. These guys huddled in the ruins, these guys on the top floor, men on the ground floor, the Herodians swooping in above them.
Yeah, the Psyker there behind the tank.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy down there. Oh, man. Your swarm coming in the back.
The swarm flying overhead.
Oh, and then this was
darkening the sky.
okay. This was the beginning of the end of my apothecary and my inquisitor.
Whoop. Yeah.
And didn't I send the bird after the Heridian?
You were considering doing that. You decided to send it elsewhere.
Who did
I do not remember or who the target was.
Because the range, yeah. This is when the Tau, whatever Andrew's super duper dude here was. What was that?
Yeah,
he popped in like Superman.
It's a very serious model.
He got me good. Yeah, he came in. He wiped out my Inquisitor. I did get to peg somebody with the bird. I didn't do much, but it was particularly insulting to.
I remember
Andrew?
your Vindicator
Not Andrew,
took a huge chunk out of my Parasite Mortrex. I ended up having to remove it from line of sight of you.
What did the Vindicator?
Yeah, your Vindicator sniper.
Oh, the guy up above.
Yeah.
Yeah, up on the top level of this building that all of my troops are nestled away in. Oh my gosh, when he deep striked back there, that was not good for this unit.
No,
he got me pretty good there.
Yeah, he got you by the short and curlies, that's for sure.
So both the Tau and the Tyranids came in full force, pretty hardcore.
For the most part.
Oh, so here now
These
for the
larger
first
suits actually already had range on you, so they decided not to move.
I'm sorry to say that, like, it's towards the end of turn one that we're finally introducing the rest of Andrew's forces. Yeah. But what are because Andrew's got a behemoth over here himself.
Yeah, he's got a Storm Surge there.
That's the big guy in the back.
Yep.
Right.
And then we've got I forget what it's called. The Yavara. The big red guy.
Yeah.
And then along the left there, we can actually see a Fire Blade and a couple more units of Fire Warriors that were behind the Tyranid army initially.
Oh, Fire Warriors, like from the video game Fire Warriors?
Oh, yeah. That's what those are along the left-hand side there. The Tau troops.
The Tau troops.
Yeah.
I like Tau, but I wouldn't play them just because I don't feel like they're good for close combat, so.
That's an acquired taste. Tau close combat.
I like the Gundam aesthetic.
Yeah, with the what is it, Gauss that he was going for here.
I like the samurai theme to the Tau, but yeah, I feel like I wouldn't do much more than a 500-point army if I were to do Tau. I would keep it small. I do have like a kill team. The kill team of just about everything. Oh, the Heridian coming in. What an awesome model. I love all the different shots.
Looks pretty good from just about every angle, especially when it's surrounded by that many Tyranid flyers.
Yeah. Look at that. Okay, so here we got your swarm coming in, your horrific swarm, and then Andrew's Fire Warriors. These are all Fire Warriors, huh?
Yep. The very forward unit is his unit, affectionately referred to as Bravo Team.
Right. He mentioned Bravo Team.
I don't know if you ever got a shot of it, but Bravo Team, when it was set up, was in front of the Tyranid warriors, and one of its members has dropped his gun and is running away. So it looks like he's trying to outrun the Tyranid members.
I don't know that I did get a shot of him. Maybe I did. We'll look for it later.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he deserved a picture. One would think that's a good shot right there.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
A lot of vehicles coming down that street.
Yeah, that's. And then a Tau ship swooping in above.
Tau ship swooping in, bombing.
We'll skip
Harpies swooping in, bombing.
We won't use that shot. Yeah, this was definitely a lot of fun and a lot of. Okay, so now I think we're in turn 2. Okay.
Yeah, here's turn 2.
See what's left of my. I think he killed my captain too. Looks like my captain's gone too.
I think he managed to best your apothecary and your captain.
And my Inquisitor.
And your Inquisitor. And it looks like 1 or 2 of those models too. From the unit. It was a unit of 10.
It was.
Looks like we only got 7 left there. So
yeah.
Like 3 more fell down.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're 2 wounds a pop, so that's...
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he did some damage to me, but he didn't take out the unit. And that is, as I've come to recently learn, a very powerful melee unit. Holy guacamole.
Yeah. Don't let me charge you with them.
You better not let me get the charge off with them.
Right.
Because you're going to get jacked up. 36 attacks with a full unit?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, no, I think it was 36 with a unit of 9. I think I had a unit of 9, right?
Unit's 9.
Right?
Okay. I really don't remember.
Because it's 4 attacks with the charge, right? Per model.
4 and then 5 off the sergeant, I believe.
So technically 41 if there's 10 models.
If there's 10.
And I did have a sergeant, but I think here I had 9. I'm not sure. I forget. Either way, turn 2. Is this still turn 2? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They still haven't moved. Oh, what is this guy?
Oh, I know he's one of their casters. One of their psychers. I do not remember what he's called, though.
Yeah, he's a pretty powerful chaos guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he casts spells and whatnot.
That was a pretty good aesthetic for him.
I think it was being used for buffing at the moment. I think he was buffing the Havocs at this point.
Oh, gosh. So he's giving all the guys around him powers and stuff.
Yeah. Don't forget what the Chaos player was able to do during his first turn.
What was that?
Before he went, he was able to shoot on the enemy shooting faces. It's at that point I realized, man, I'm glad this wasn't a 6-way game.
You're glad that shooting wasn't
fire.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Because it triggers during the enemy either movement.
Oh my gosh, phase. That means you get a turn in every enemy's face. Oh my gosh.
You don't have to target that enemy either. So he could have shot
anybody
5 times at like my Tyranids
before it was ever
even his turn.
Oh my gosh. Freaking chaos, man. They've always been OP, dude. They've always been OP.
They got some tricks.
So this is still turn 2. You're still swooping around. I haven't lost too many guys. Oh, here's all of Andrew's suits.
Yeah.
Ooh, doggy, those are cool. I wish this one had arms.
Yeah, I've actually seen online there's some conversion kits to give it arms.
Even if they were just like a big gun, you know, like.
Actually, one of them basically is.
Yeah.
It looks very mech warrior that way. Looks. I've seen a couple of his kits look really good.
Did we have some heresy models make their way onto the table? Is that what we have in the lower right-hand corner? Is some heresy Terminators?
Oh, right. Adam needed to use some of his newly assembled 30K Terminators to proxy for one of his units.
What unit was that?
I think they might have been Chaos Terminators that they're being proxied for.
Cool. It looks like these are some Zinch demons. These pink guys in the middle.
Yeah, the pink ores.
And then this is like the, it's almost like the Chaos version of a Tech Marine, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what that is. Dark Mechanicus.
Dark Mechanicus. The Sentinels before they get wiped off. Or never mind. Because we don't know what's about to happen here shortly, do we?
Yeah.
Stuff gets really dicey come round turn 3. We made it. We did make it to turn 3, right?
Oh yeah, we made it to turn 4.
There was lots of damage being dealt throughout this battle.
Yep.
Okay. And here is where it all goes down.
Oh boy.
This is where it hits the fan.
Yes. Yes, it does. And paints quite a large paints a rather large target on Andrew's back.
Yeah, so the Stormlord has taken significant amounts of damage. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, his all his bonuses, his protections are gone, right? His
not exactly. He lost the psychic barrier on the vehicle.
Right.
It still has cover. It still has armor of contempt. But now it's no longer entirely nullifying AP-3 weapons. So like the Hive Tyrant you can see on top of the building to the left there.
Yeah.
He was armed with the heavy venom cannon relic known as Shard Gullet. A beautiful strength, or beautiful assault 3, strength 14, AP-5, 5 damage heavy venom cannon.
Is that what took the Stormlord out?
They put some wounds on there.
What was this killing blow of this? Who did this killing blow to the Stormlord?
The killing blow to the Stormlord, I believe that was the broadside.
Oh,
it was the
Tau?
It was either the Storm Surge or the broadside that popped the Stormlord.
Oh, and from there, chaos ensued.
Oh yeah.
One Chimera after the next. 3 Chimeras, was it?
Yeah.
3 Chimeras? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sentinel?
Yep.
Was it 1 or 2 Sentinels?
One Sentinel was destroyed, but it blew up to and damaged another Sentinel. But it didn't kill the second Sentinel. The appalling part is the number of ones that were rolled for the emergency disembarkation. More than half the guys in those transports died.
No!
Yeah.
Oh. So it really was, it was really horrific. It was a terrible explosion in the center of the table that set off a series of chain explosions.
Yeah.
Oh, it was...
Damaged a few Tyranids.
Did it? It kill a bunch of your guys?
Killed a couple.
That was it. That was... I don't like using the word epic. I think it's overused, but in this circumstance, I'll give it a pass. I'll say that scene was epic. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like the pinnacle point of the game for me. It wasn't good for my team.
No.
But it was still cool. It was still really cool. That is what went down. And there is the aftermath of that explosion.
The aftermath of the explosion.
There's
you can see
quite
at
a
least
few.
8 gargoyles there.
It wiped out a lot.
Yeah.
Of a 12,000 point game. Yeah. That was awesome.
Yep.
Oh, that's a really good shot too of the Heredium swooping around. This is still turn 2, right?
I believe so, yes.
But we're coming up on Turn. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this guy has moved or not.
Yeah, turn 3. Yeah, as we can see here, Chaos has not yet taken its second turn. You can tell because the Bloodthirster is still on our side of the map.
Okay, so because by the end of turn 2, he's up on one of those crates, right?
Yep, he's up on one of the crates there, and turn 3 he actually charges the Heradian.
Oh, the Bloodthirster does?
Yes. And then the Bloodthirster swings his mighty axe at the Heradian and wounds it, to which I got no save against it.
Well, he didn't take out the Heradian, though.
No, he didn't even knock it out of the top tier. The thing has 34 wounds. I think it went down to 21 or 20, something like that. I mean, it was a good chunk, but the Heradian needed to go down to, I think it was 17 wounds before it was gonna start experiencing problems.
So did he eventually? Well, he must have changed. He didn't stick with fighting the Heradian.
The Heradian is an aircraft, so it can just fly off and still shoot.
Yeah, okay. Right.
So I flew 40 inches from him, which made it unlikely that the Bloodthirster was going to be able to catch it. And eventually, I used its line of sight from its butt to shoot one of your units.
What?
I forget which one.
What?
Yes. We called it butt cannons.
Okay, and what was this that you flew into my flyer?
Ah, that right there is a Harpy. Unfortunately, my ranged attacks whiffed, and I was attempting to take you down with melee.
Oh, that's right, and I flew past you, right?
You ended up going to the right between the two buildings here.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, along with my land speeder.
Land speeder. And then your flyer took Shard Gallop up the butt.
Okay.
15 damage. Just flew right at you.
What's going on with Zeech here? Zeech and Tau?
We got the Lord of Change there. Trying to change things up. Yeah. It came in and was trying to do significant damage to Big Red there. Big Red, if I remember right, eventually gets charged by him, the dogs in front of him, the Chaos Squad, and the Cannon of Corn. And if I remember how the fight goes, it walks away.
From all that?
From all that, it doesn't die. If I remember right, by the end of turn 4, it's still alive.
Wow.
As I recall, several of the people in melee with it died, including the Bloodthirsters there on the Juggernauts. If I remember right, they died entirely.
Okay, so our Bloodthirster has made it to the crates.
Yep.
This is when he starts laying the smackdown on my firstborn up there on the top level.
Yep, with the Flamers of Zinch.
Yeah.
Brutal unit. Brutal.
So some of the attention finally diverted away from me.
Yeah.
And Tony. What an amazing battle. And you're going to make a U-turn and swoop around.
Yeah, my third turn, he ends up basically right next to your boys. And then he gets charged by the Bloodthirster.
This was an amazing battle, and so it didn't take long for you guys to wrap things up with.
Once we didn't have
Imperial.
thousands of eye guardsmen to deal with, yes, the game did go faster.
Oh, because they were tucked away inside the Chimeras?
Oh yeah, and they still got to shoot out the Chimeras.
Oh, and he took those shots, took Tony was rolling a lot of dice.
He was rolling a lot of dice for a long time.
He was. It seemed like he was, and I was not complaining because he was on my side. So I was like,
yeah,
keep rolling, dude. I'm good with it.
They got to give up this assault sometime.
So I'm glad that we got that first round out. Okay. So yeah, this is turn 3, right?
Yeah.
Turn 3.
Turn 3 here.
This is where I've made the
Chaos
turn.
hasn't. Yeah, you've already made your turn.
Yeah,
I've swooped around there. You see the hive tyrant coming up for you.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Coming for you.
Yeah, this is. Oh, that's right. I got slammed from like 3 different directions almost. Well, I didn't have to get.
You had your bloodthirster to the left. You had a hive tyrant behind you.
Right.
And you had a Heradian to your right.
Right. Yeah. No, it was not.
Things were not looking good for your player.
Things were not looking good.
Particularly not when that hive tyrant already hits on 2s.
A bloodthirster to the left, a Heradian to the right, and a freaking harpy behind me.
Yeah.
You're running out of options, dude.
The legs there. Remember
the legs were a proxy.
We're a proxy for the last 2 eye guardsmen on the field.
Right.
We joked that they tried to summon their version of Voltron. But,
right.
You know, there are only enough of them left for the legs. Which isn't bad in an ass-kicking contest.
Yeah. No, this whole battle was an enormous amount of fun. It was long, but that was okay. You know, like that was the
day went real quick.
It did. I felt like, well, we kind of slacked on setup too. We didn't really get started till like 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
you know, so
later than that.
Yeah.
We didn't start deployment until at least 2:30.
Yeah. So that ate up a good chunk of the day.
You know how late that took.
Right. Have to check on that statue. And in the end, after most of the Imperial forces were tabled, because we were eventually tabled.
You were at the end of the Xenos turn 4, you'd been tabled. I know, I personally saw to it.
And so Chaos lost to Xenos. After this.
Overwhelming point advantage.
So, and that was by points.
Chaos had about 120 some odd wounds inflicted. Whereas Xenos had inflicted 276.
And that can be attributed to a lot to.
37 of that was that explosion in the middle.
Oh, that's right. Oh wait, so that counted for you guys?
Yeah.
Oh man. That's why Tony was your MVP.
The explosions count to whoever detonated them. And we had a few more explosions on, I forget who exactly exploded them. But somebody else got explosion points. I believe it was Adam who managed to explode somebody on the Imperial side, and they ended up getting those points. And then we were taking casualties done by like the Commissar's morale thing, like as he's shooting deserters. We put those wounds towards the Imperial victory.
Nice.
Made sense there. And whew.
Wow.
Yeah, that was quite a charade there.
Okay, so here is where your Heradian has. This is where you were towards the end of the battle, right?
Nope. This here is we were picking things up. This is after the battle. I finished just in front of the convex storage containers there. If you go back a little bit.
Oh, okay.
A little bit more. Oh, I guess we didn't get any shots there of the fourth turn. There wasn't a whole lot left for you on the battlefield there. There you can see that still the
end of
the third turn there.
Yeah.
Bloodthirster's in melee with the Heradian. And the Heradian ends up. You see at the top of the screen where that tape measure is?
Yes.
That's basically where the Heradian landed.
Yeah, I recall that.
Yeah.
I recall that. And then Tau and Tyranids bested Chaos. And it was quite a battle.
Yep, this was. There we are cleaning up.
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I look forward to doing it again, but we'll do it I want to do it on a smaller scale, like 500 points.
500 points?
Yeah, like,
it's certainly a smaller scale.
Well, 500 points per player.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a lot. I mean, we could do like 125 points a player. It's a borderline kill team, but use 40k rules. You know, that's a small like one-man squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is a very small one-man squad.
Mm-hmm. Or 5.
I would certainly go fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look how long this took, dude. I mean, so that's kind of the idea. Is like, how could we trim this down?
Well, if we went down to 1,000 points,
this would still take all day.
No, it'd actually go a lot faster. Well, depends on what Tony's playing.
I know.
If he's playing as Zygarde, then yes, we can count on at least.
I was gonna say, hold on.
200 models.
You're not allowed to say a game of Warhammer is going to go fast. Any game of Warhammer.
The thing is the points versus time it takes doesn't seem to be linear. It seems more exponential.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like cutting that in half might reduce it by to a third of what it was.
I still think 500 points per player would be more manageable.
I wouldn't want to go any lower than 500 points a person.
That's fine.
Yeah. That being said, there's not a lot I can do for 500 points.
Well, I mean, you could put some Tyranids together. I mean, there's...
I could put a couple, yeah.
Put a little couple broods together.
Maybe.
Anyone can put together a 500 point army. But, either way, this was such a blast.
Pretty darn epic.
Yeah, it was. I had a lot of fun, and I appreciate you helping me with this piece, buddy.
Hey, anytime.
And wrap it up there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Special shout out to Warhammer Man Studios and his devout following for coming along and supporting the channel. That is super cool of you guys. I really appreciate it. It's been a great help. So definitely appreciate having you guys here. If you're new to the channel and you haven't yet liked, shared, and subscribed, obviously that is greatly appreciated if you do so. Once again, special thanks to Warhammer Man Studios for all of the support and his following. Thank you to Michael Holmes for helping me to narrate this video. We got once again a different creation coming up next week. It's not a physical build. You've probably heard of it, and it's something that's kind of new that we're gonna explore. It's not gonna be something that we consistently do, but yeah, it should be interesting. So I will see you guys next week. Once again, special thanks to Warhammer Man Studios and to all of you for watching and subscribing. I appreciate your support. I will see you guys later.